We're moving on here to Anthony Edwards, one of the brightest stars in our league. And we're talking about whether he has a ceiling or not. Does this guy have one? Or is he better than Michael Jordan, possibly?
I mean, he has a pretty decent game like Michael Jordan, but I mean, he's been great. Just from so when he started, had that first half of the season, is doing really bad, super inefficient. Just not Chris Finch. Brian Saunders just wasn't the coach for him. Chris Finch came in, really turned it around, and then now this season he's just looking again like an all-star. Very well could be.
Yeah.
Last
Such
year,
an improvement
19
on
points.
defense this year, man.
Yeah, and efficiency too. Defense and efficiency. He's a 1.6 steal type of guy. His assists are up to 3.5. Not a good ratio with his turnovers, but he's shooting 45.
He's an
30.
explosive player. So, like, you take what you give away sometimes, those instances. And, like, he gets some steals on a fast break where, like, if he gets the ball, like, he's gone. Like, dude's a freight train. You ain't catching up to him.
Oh, yeah. But efficient. I mean, he's shooting 38 from 3 this year. That's super nice. I mean, he still takes those contested step
better
backs,
than Curry.
But it happens.
Better than Curry.
Better than Curry for poor Curry. I know. But his offensive rating is 112. Defensive rating 107, which is pretty nice actually. 107 just for anybody. So he's looking good. Like he's a +5 player.
Yeah, he should be an all-star. I mean, this guy is a freaking baller. He is Showtime too. So like he's got to be what the fans would want to see. You'd think like him and LaMelo Ball are a couple of our brightest young stars. I'm sure like the fans want to see them there, and their stats are good enough to warrant it, especially Anthony Edwards. Like he is on another level for his age. He just had his fourth 40-point game before turning 21. He's got the second most in history, half as much as the greatest player of all time, LeBron James. But he is dominating, man. This is a budding young star, a future all-time great.
Oh yeah, he has the momentum, very like reminiscent of like Ja Morant. You know, he was really good his rookie year. His second year was great, and he just keeps getting better. Like I see Anthony Edwards as getting the same momentum. I mean, he's the reason why the Timberwolves are successful at all. Like, I think he's like the X factor. He's why they're a +500 team right now.
Without him, you know, if we had Wiseman, like instead, or somebody else in the draft, had we fallen further along, like no way we are even close to a playing team without Anthony Edwards.
Oh yeah, and like especially with D'Lo, like LaMelo just wouldn't have been a good fit because he's Anthony Edwards is like one of the most valuable players in the league just because he's like not ball dominant. He only has a 27% usage rating. He's 60% on catch and shoot threes. That like you can't like that's really awesome. You know,
he's getting actually most of his threes from himself, from his dribbling, you know, in his step backs.
Oh yeah, like
he's got a higher percentage of threes unassisted than our boy Steph Curry.
Our boy, yeah. I mean, he's going to be a top 10 player in this league. Maybe 1-2 seasons away. I say just like Ja, that's momentum of Ja. Like he's come in and he's fit perfectly. Like he could really fit into any other offense just because he's so well off ball, not ball dominant, and he's with us. So that's why it's going to be so nice because like Cat's such a specific. It's so hard to build around him as a Timberwolves fan or looking at it because he's a center that doesn't play defense, but he can shoot. Like Anthony Edwards, you can literally play two-way superstar. Like you can literally build anything around him. So it's going to be a lot easier for the front office.
And he's got the mentality of a star, you know. Things feel way differently now than when Andrew Wiggins was here or, you know, other guys before him, Kevin Love. You know, like Kevin Love may be a star, but he wasn't good enough to be the one. Anthony Edwards, like, his mentality is A1 since day one because that's who he is, baby. He's confident as fuck. He's got so much Atlanta in him. It's crazy. You see his bulldog, Ant Edwards Jr. After the game the other day, he posted a picture on his dog's Instagram of him wearing a studded out chain that said like Ant Jr. and it's like all, you know, blinged out diamonds and whatnot. And the caption just said like you know, Papa dropped 30. So I had to mean mug it. And you know, I had like the big underbite going because it's like a ugly ass bulldog. It's so
That's
cute
so
though.
funny.
Ugly
That's
adorable.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, him and his bulldog could be superstars. Going to be around in this league for a while.
Yes,
Dude, also
sir.
he just doesn't miss games. Like played every game
Yeah, I
last
mean,
season.
you
41
just
games so far this season.
just the other day, like I mean, the last two games he had a couple of scares where like he was limping on his leg after a couple of plays, and he came back in. Especially after this last game, he went up for a dunk and he felt it weird going up. He came down. He was like, "Oh, I got some tightness." Seemed like maybe it was just a cramp.
Yeah.
But like he went down to the sidelines. It was like the last 2 minutes, so he came back in and you know got to his 40 points and got us the win.
There he did.
Animal.
He's a winner. He's a bulldog. That's why he's going to be great.
He's a wolf.
Ceiling's high. Oh, I have him as a 3-point shooting Dwayne Wade. That was my ceiling for him.
Oh,
Wade only shot 29% from three his whole career. So like
yeah.
he's a 3-point
Edwards is
shooting
high
Dwayne
volume.
Wade.
He likes
Yeah.
shooting threes. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I mean, he's like, man, he's like a mix of Dwayne Wade and James Harden to me.
Oh yeah.
I see a lot of James Harden play style in his step back threes, at least. You know, his driving to the rim is definitely more ferocious than the graceful James Harden is, but
Yeah.
he's definitely pulled some moves from other people over the years. He's just, man, a football player in that basketball body too. So he's looking to destroy the guy in front of him. He does not give a shit.
Yeah. Is he James Wade or Dwayne Harden?
He is Dwayne Harden. That's way
Dwayne
hard.
Harden. Okay.
Dwayne.
That's the ceiling is Dwayne Harden. Great.
Anthony Edwards equals Dwayne Harden, baby.